she posted first. A black string bikini, crystal blue water, white sand, the caption, "Having the time of my life." Within hours, he posted from the exact same water, the exact same beach, the same red jet ski visible in both sets of photos. Neither of them mentioned the other. Neither of them had to. The internet put it together in about 4 minutes, and then millions of people spent the next 24 hours in the comments talking about the fact that Timothée Chalamet almost certainly took the photographs. Here is everything that happened, why it matters, and why this particular vacation, coming when it did after the month they both just had, is more of a story than a couple of Instagram posts. Everything in this video is drawn entirely from verified reporting by Online, Hello Magazine, Yahoo Entertainment, AOL Entertainment, Reality Tea, Hola USA, HuffPost UK, and Comic Basics, all covering social media posts published by Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet on March 29th and 30th, 2026. All fan reactions and quotes referenced in this video are real, publicly documented, and drawn from verified social media platforms. We are not making assumptions about private arrangements. We are simply going through exactly what they each posted, what it confirmed, and what it means in the full context of who these two people are and what they have been through together. Let's set the scene first, because the timing of these photos is not incidental. To understand why the internet responded to a set of beach pictures the way it did, you need to understand what the 2 weeks before them looked like. On March 15th, 2026, Timothée Chalamet sat in the front row of the Oscars at the Dolby Theater with Kylie Jenner beside him and watched 9 nominations for Marty Supreme turn into 0 wins. He was made the recurring punchline of Conan O'Brien's opening monologue. Ballet jokes, jazz jokes, a direct look at him from the stage with the words, "He doesn't think so," after a microphone failed to pick up his response. A short film director used his acceptance speech to take a pointed shot at him. Misty Copeland danced on stage in the middle of the ceremony, specifically in response to his earlier comments. And when Michael B. Jordan's name was read for Best Actor, Chalamet applauded, genuinely, graciously, visibly, while sources later told outlets that he and Kylie had slipped out for an hour in the middle of the evening when the jokes became too relentless. After the ceremony, they attended the Vanity Fair Oscars party. Sources described Kris Jenner in deep conversation with Chalamet, apparently offering perspective and reassurance. Travis Scott posted Michael B. Jordan's acceptance moment without a caption. The internet read into all of it immediately. The ex-girlfriend story surfaced days later, with a woman named Sarah Tina giving an interview to the Daily Mail claiming she had been involved with Chalamet in 2020 before he met Kylie, and saying she had been blindsided by the relationship. Brody Jenner responded in the Page 6 comment section with 4 sentences telling the world to leave the happy couple alone. And then, on March 29th, Kylie Jenner's Instagram came alive. She posted first, as she often does, and when Kylie Jenner decides to post, the visual language is deliberate. The buzz began when Kylie Jenner posted some photos on Monday from what appeared to be a tropical escape. In the images, she posed on white sand beaches and in front of clear blue water. She was captured wearing a lace-trimmed bikini and smiling for the camera. One photo showed her relaxing with a book, while another captured a quieter moment indoors. She captioned the post "Heaven," pairing it with a classic Beatles song, "Hey Jude, Hey Jude." That song choice is not accidental, and it was noticed immediately by people who pay attention to this kind of detail. Hey Jude is one of the most famous songs in the history of popular music. Paul McCartney wrote it in 1968 for John Lennon's son Julian during Lennon's divorce from Cynthia. A song about not being afraid, about taking a sad song and making it better, about opening yourself up to love and not carrying the weight of the world on your own. For Kylie Jenner, who has been very publicly navigating a relationship that spent most of March being scrutinized, questioned, and used as a political football in someone else's Oscar campaign narrative, captioning a holiday photo with that particular song was a statement. Not a loud one, not a press release, just the quiet language of someone who knows exactly what she is communicating. She followed up with another set of images in which she wore a black string 2-piece and gold body chain. The mom of 2, who shares Stormy, 8, and Airy, 4, with ex-Travis Scott, took a dip in the water. Jenner completed her beach look with a dainty cross necklace, writing in her caption, "Having the time of my life." A third post followed, described by Hola USA as featuring a lingerie-inspired bathing suit, showcasing a neon lace lining over gray satin. Photos taken from multiple angles, one a selfie with the beach behind her, another taken by someone else with her holding her hair up and the ocean as her backdrop. That detail, the photo taken by someone else, with the intimacy of the setting, is where fan speculation began to build. The location was clearly private and secluded. The lighting was warm and personal. The angle had the quality of someone who knew her, who was comfortable around her, who was not a hired photographer but simply someone nearby with a phone. The internet started asking, who took that photo? Taking to his Instagram, Chalamet shared his side of the romantic getaway, highlighting the same clear blue water, sandy beach, and red jet ski we saw from Jenner over the weekend. Chalamet was seen running on the white sand near the coast in one shot posted via his Instagram grid on Monday, March 30th, also soaking up the rays in another shirtless snapshot showing him clad in black swim trunks. A third portrait captured the star making waves on a watercraft, followed by a video in which Chalamet danced in the shallow waters. The red jet ski. That was the detail that settled it. The same red jet ski visible in Kylie's photos was visible in Chalamet's. Same crystal water. Same white sand beach, same quality of light, same everything except the person in the frame. They had each posted a solo vacation photo series that, placed side by side, was clearly the same vacation in the same place. Neither of them had tagged the other, neither of them had mentioned the other, but the IYKYK nod, the if you know energy of sharing from the exact same location without explaining why, was deliberate and understood by everyone within minutes. He also added a video to his Instagram stories in which his girlfriend can be heard stifling a soft laugh. That detail, reported by Yahoo Entertainment, is the most intimate and the simplest of all of them. A soft laugh. Barely audible. Not posted as a reveal or a statement or a content piece. Just a video where she happens to laugh and he posts it because he likes the sound of it and the moment is real. That is a different kind of share than a staged couple photo. It is the share of someone who is at ease. He paired his images with the Beatles' 1969 track, The Ballad of John and Yoko. She chose Hey Jude. He chose The Ballad of John and Yoko, two Beatles songs, two posts from the same beach one day apart. The Ballad of John and Yoko is the song Lennon wrote about the frenzy and scrutiny surrounding his relationship with Yoko Ono, about trying to get married and being followed by photographers and having the world have opinions about who you love and why. The song documents the specific experience of living a relationship under constant public observation and choosing to proceed anyway, together, despite the noise. For Timothée Chalamet to choose that song, in that week, in the aftermath of that Oscars ceremony, and the ex-girlfriend story, and the Academy voter who told Newsweek the relationship might have cost him the prize, that song choice is not incidental. It is precise. It says, in the language of 1969 Beatles lyrics, exactly what someone in 2026 would want to say without saying it directly. Fans were quick to connect the dots. Did Timmy take these? One fan commented. Timothée is a really good photographer, another joked. Timothée having a good vacation, a third added, hinting that the actor may have been behind the lens. That last comment in particular captures the specific joy of the whole thing. Not the tabloid version of these two people, but the human version, the version where a 30-year-old man who just had the roughest public month of his career is on a beach in Mexico taking photographs of his girlfriend because she looks beautiful and the light is good, and that is what people who love each other do. The location, confirmed across multiple outlets, was Los Cabos, Mexico. The couple spent time soaking up the sun on white sand beaches and aboard a boat with friends, according to eyewitness accounts and social media updates. Jenner's Instagram post, captioned simply DND, quickly garnered millions of likes within hours, sparking widespread attention across social media platforms. DND, do not disturb. It is, as captions go, the clearest possible signal. I am here, I am happy, and this specific information is all I am choosing to share with you right now. To understand what this vacation represents in the arc of this relationship, you need the full timeline. Because Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet are not a new couple navigating the early uncertainty of something that might not last. They are 3 years in, and the relationship has had its shape for a while. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet first met in January 2023 during Paris Fashion Week. They were rumored to have begun dating that April after Kylie's car was spotted at Timothée's house following her split from Travis Scott, with whom she shares her daughter Stormy and her son Ari. News confirmed in August 2023 that the Kardashians star and the Dune actor were still an item, despite reports claiming they'd called it quits. The relationship had survived its first round of breakup rumors, a pattern that would repeat over the following years. After packing on the PDA at Beyoncé's birthday concert in Los Angeles in September 2023, the pair attended a star-studded New York Fashion Week dinner together. They went to the US Open. They were photographed at the SNL after-party in November 2023, having arrived separately, the kind of quiet corroboration that characterized their whole approach to being public. They showed up, they were present, but they controlled the frame. At the 2024 Golden Globes, the ceremony doubled as a Timothée and Kylie kiss cam, the images from that night becoming one of the defining couple images of the year. He was nominated for A Complete Unknown. She was in the room. The camera found them. They were not performing it. The 2025 awards season brought another round of red carpets and another round of Kylie as the steady presence beside him. Though he ultimately lost to Adrian Brody that year, he won in the romance category with Kylie. And then came 2026, the year of Marty Supreme, the most intense and most scrutinized campaign of his career, the one that had Kylie at every stop: Golden Globes, Critics' Choice, BAFTAs, Oscars. The year in which the academic voter study and the industry gossip and the media cycle decided to make their relationship a variable in the awards math rather than simply a relationship. The year in which sources told multiple publications that the Kylie Association had cost him votes with older Academy members. The year in which Brody Jenner had to step into a Page 6 comment section to defend his sister's love life. And then 2 weeks after the Oscars, they were on a beach in Mexico. Same jet ski, same water, separate Instagrams, 2 Beatles songs, a soft laugh and a story. The Hollywood couple remains tight-lipped about their relationship, but at the 2026 Critics' Choice Awards in January, Timothée gave Kylie a rare shout-out. He said, "I'll just say thank you to my partner of 3 years. Thank you for our foundation. I love you. I couldn't do this without you." Kylie, who was in the room, mouthed, "I love you" back from the crowd. That exchange, public but intimate, formal in setting but completely personal in content, tells you what the relationship actually looks like from the inside. He said, foundation, not girlfriend, not partner for the cameras, foundation. The word you use when you mean something structural, the word you use when someone is load-bearing. Sources close to Jenner and Chalamet have revealed that they are serious and committed to each other, with discussions about a potential engagement in the near future. Chalamet has hinted in interviews that he plans to get married. Kylie, in various interviews, has expressed continued interest in growing her family. The vacation photos in this context are not just a content moment, they are a marker, a checkpoint. 2 people who have just been through something genuinely difficult together. The scrutiny, the jokes, the lost award, the ex-girlfriend story, the voter commentary, the Oscars walkout, choosing to be in the same place at the same beach, in the same water, with the same jet ski, and deciding that all of it was worth it. Timothee's mother, Nicole Flender, is a big fan of her son's girlfriend, telling New York Magazine's Curbed that Kylie is lovely. "I have to say she's lovely," the real estate agent told the publication. The family approval is documented. The relationship is confirmed as 3+ years and serious. The vacation was real. The photos were real. The soft laugh was real. And the Beatles songs were chosen by 2 people who knew exactly what they meant. Here's what this story actually is. Underneath the viral photos and the caption decoding and the jet ski matching, it is the story of 2 very famous, very public people who spent the most difficult month of their shared public life together, through jokes made at his expense from a live stage, through voter commentary questioning whether her presence had cost him an award, through a stranger giving an interview about his past, through a brother defending her in a comment section, and then got on a plane to Mexico and went to the beach. She posted first, DND, heaven. Hey Jude. He posted second, the same water, the same sand, the Ballad of John and Yoko, a video where you can hear her laughing. There is no explicit confirmation, no posed couple shot, no announcement, just 2 sets of photos from the same beautiful place posted one day apart, by 2 people who clearly spend their time together and are clearly not embarrassed about it, and who have clearly decided that the noise of March 2026 was not loud enough to change anything. For the internet, that is more than enough. For them, it appears to be the point. If this kind of complete, contextual, sourced breakdown, where we trace what actually happened and why it actually matters, is why you come here, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment below. Tell me what your favorite detail from these posts was. Tell me whether the Beatles song choices were deliberate or coincidental. Tell me whether you think this couple lasts. I read every single comment. I will see you in the next one.